is going on YouTube? This is Jet, back with another video. Today we are driving the 2024 Land Rover Defender. A very cool car. As you will see throughout this video, I'm going to compare it a lot to a Jeep because that's kind of its closest competitor. This car is meant to be an off-roader, or should I say SUV. This SUV is meant to be an off-roader, and so is the Jeep. So without further ado, let's get into the intro.
So we are the defenders of the army.
Now, as you can see, the steering wheel, gorgeous. The car, gorgeous. From a first glance, if you're comparing this to a Jeep, 10 times better. I definitely think that this car is head and shoulders above the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Starting on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, as you can see, you have your phone call button right here, your track back and track forward buttons right there, favorite button right there, driver assist button, volume knob right here that is metal, or actually, it's plastic, but still feels very nice, good texture. And under that is your Siri button. Moving past this beautiful Defender logo, on this side we have our lane keep assist right here, our cruise control cancel right here. If you click in, that is cruise control restore. Up is cruise control faster, down is cruise control slower, and in will also set it. Right here is your speed limit for your cruise control, and then your heated steering wheel right there. I don't know why I have it on, but as you can see, when it's on, it's orange, and when it's off, it's white. Simple as that. Very fancy. Moving behind all the cruise control settings, as you can see, is your wiper stalk right here. Auto adjust for everything. It's actually very easy, very simple. And then as you can see, that is your minimum, maximum, and then that's for your, if you click in, that's how you get your rear to go. Moving to the left of that, as you can see, you have your turn signal stalk right here, and that also controls all of your light settings right here. Very, very simple. As you can see, you can push inwards for brights. Brights off. Taking a look at the door, it is absolutely beautiful. Even though they do make it look like it's a pretty rugged car, it's still very nice. The buttons light up at night. These little sections at the end are completely lit up at night, so easy to find. And there's your mirror settings right here for your left mirror and your right mirror, and that's just how you control it in the middle. 3 memory seat settings right here, which is very nice. And then under all that, your child safety lock right there. Underneath all of that, as you can see, you have your door right there, your lock settings right here, and then a Meridian sound system. Very, very nice. Great bass, great sound. I love it. Moving over to the right of the steering wheel, as you can see, you have a pretty small display, but since this is an off-roader, I mean, how much bigger do you need? It's definitely bigger than the Jeep Grand Cherokees, or Jeep Wranglers, sorry. If you click the home button, that will just take you back to the normal Range Rover interface. It's pretty standard. As you can see, I have Apple CarPlay going right here, but you also have Android Auto, which is very nice. And it's wireless. You don't need any adapter to make it wireless. It does it by itself. Now, underneath all of that, as you can see, you have your start button right here, your gear selector right here. This is your ride height settings right here. Traction control off. Low mountains. If my commenters can let me know what this means, I'd greatly appreciate it. Click that if you're going downhill. Auto stop start off. Click that. Always keep that on. Forward defrost, max defrost, rear defrost. Right here is your drive settings. Right here is how you control, which is very, very interesting. This is how you control your fan speed. So you click that, and then as you can see, you spin it to the left and right, and that's how you control your fans. Pretty simple. And then click off of it to get back to where you're at. If you push in, that'll control your heated seat settings and or cooled seats. And then to the right of all of that is your volume control. Very simple, but it's also very far away when you're driving. It's kind of hard to get to. That's why you got to use your one on your steering wheel right there. And as you can see, underneath all of that, you have a USB Type-C cord right here and port, USB Type-A port right here. And then underneath that is just a 12-volt DC charger. Underneath all of that, you have a lot more storage. And then as you can see, you got some cords here from me. Then you have a lot more storage underneath here. Wireless phone charger right here. And in here, you have 2 cup holders with the keys. This is what the keys look like for the new Land Rover Defender. Very nice. And as you can see, there is complete storage behind the screen as well. You have a little bit of storage right here for probably your key. That's probably the best place to put it. So that is where we will put it, right there. Boom. Key goes there. And as you can see, you have a lot more storage for the passenger here with another USB Type-C charger right here. Very nice. Glove compartment is completely made out of plastic. Opens nice and slow, very luxurious. And that's about it for that. Just taking a look at the inside, as you can see, this is just completely all plastic, but it is still very nice. Do not get me wrong, this car is fantastic and it is much nicer than a Jeep, in my opinion. As you can see, you got the perforated seats that are completely made out of leather, and they are very squishy, very comfy, and they are a blast to be sitting in when you're driving. And underneath the leather center console, as you can see, you have a lot more storage underneath there. It's complete bucket, complete plastic, and then a little bit of rubber at the bottom. As you can see, you can basically hold my wallet and then some AirPods. Up top here, this is how you just call for, I guess, maintenance. And you got the little service button right there. And then an SOS button right here. This is how you control your sunroof. And this is how you control your sunshade. Taking a look at the sunroof, it is very big, very nice. And as you can see, beautiful day, nice blue sky. Definitely have a little bit of extra at the end there. And then you have windows back here as well. It's definitely pretty cool. It's a very neat car. And taking a look at the back seats, there's my backpack. And then on the floor, pretty standard, very much a lot of space. You would have no problem fitting in here if you were 6'4", 6'6", 6'8". You would fit. Now, you guys not being here is not going to do this car justice. It is huge by all means. And as you can see, just like in every Land Rover fashion, you have Defender written right there, and then your Land Rover logo right here. Some beautiful headlights. As you can see, they're tinted black. Pretty nice. And then underneath, it looks like you have a skid plate. Let's take a look. Yep. You got a plastic skid plate that goes all the way underneath. And then let's take a look at the side here. Side profile. Just absolutely beautiful. The tires have been glossed, so they look very pretty. They've barely been driven on. Those beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spoke rims, or 12 if you want to consider each spoke its own spoke. Let's take a look, and it's a 5 lug nut pattern as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look at the back here. Just a beautiful car all in all. As you can see, a spare tire right there. And then let's get into the back here. Here, well, let's redo that so you guys can see. I'm gonna close it. So this does not pull out. I'm pulling as hard as I can. There's a little button right behind here. Click that open. Oh, you just gotta hold it. Ha ha ha. Oh, because the car's locked. Hold on. So yeah, just click that button, and there you go. Thing just opens right up. And as you can see, you have even more storage back here. A whole thick plastic liner right here. Is not fancy because it is not carpet, but why do you need carpet if you're going off-roading? You got a lot of extra chargers, another 12-volt DC charger right there. And on this side, as you can see, you have some extra storage in the side there, just a little net. Still can fit your kids in here. Safety seat locks for every single back seat. You have another little like net or band right there that can hold something. Another net right here that can hold something. And then if you want to lower or raise the back of your car, I guess this is how you do it. Just click these buttons right here. Let's click them. As you can see, Defender is written out right here. And if you open these, so that one goes this way, that one goes this way. I would assume that is how you take out the spare tire. And just lock them back up just like so. Boom and boom. The back gate can stay open at, let's zoom out so you guys can see this, at any angle. So if you want it open that much, that much, that much, pretty cool. And that's how you close it. As you can see, Defender has brand new taillights that are just really, really new looking. I don't know how else to explain them. Very futuristic. Obviously, full-size back tire, full-size spare tire, and then we're gonna walk over to the side and get the last view. On this side, as you can see, this is a non-functional vent. This does not actually vent air to anything. Just so you know. I would say some might hate this and some might love it. It's kind of like a trunk pattern or bed pattern for a truck, but I think it's really neat. But it's all for show. Now we are in the car as it is completely off right now, and it just says good afternoon when you get in. Just click the button to turn it on, and then as you can see, everything turns on. Even the sunroof, it just completely opens up. I don't do that. That is how it is made. Pretty neat. Other than that, there's not much else to say about the car besides it is absolutely amazing. It is head and shoulders smoother than a Jeep. It drives smoother, less wobble when you're driving on a highway. If there's no wobble actually when you drive on a highway, even though you see how big the tires are. The seats are 10 times comfier, and the interior options, buttons, even though this isn't the highest option Land Rover Defender, is just head and shoulders above the highest end Jeep Wrangler, the Rubicon. Now, as we all know, Land Rover does not have a very good reputation, and that's for a good reason. So, but let's just keep in mind, neither does Jeep / Stellantis / Dodge, Ram, all of them, Maserati. Horrible reputation. Just keep that in mind when you're gonna say how unreliable this thing is. If you're comparing it to a Jeep's just as unreliable, and you can't tell me otherwise. Now, to compare them for their off-roading capabilities, I mean, you could go search Jeep or Land Rover Defender off-roading on YouTube. Unfortunately, I cannot take this off-roading. I really wish I could, but you know, not my car, so can't do that. And as we all know, the Jeep has plenty of off-roading capabilities. They're very capable of off-roading, and I guess maybe time will tell if this Land Rover Defender is, you know, going to take Jeep's place. I don't think so, but I'd like it to. It's much nicer. The price difference is, I would say, pretty close. The Jeep Wrangler starts, I believe, around $50, and the Land Rover Defender starts around $45, $50. So I think they're pretty much right around where they're at. That's why it's their competition. But I think Jeep should be very scared. This is a very nice off-roading SUV. If you're watching till the end, I truly appreciate it. I really can't say enough, but thank you. If you could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, that'd mean the world to me. Other than that, stay tuned for my next video. I got a lot more coming out. I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I have a Toyota Sienna. I got this car coming out. So plenty of videos. You guys won't have to worry. I know 2 weeks. I haven't had a car to review. So I apologize. Thanks for continuing to watch, and stay till the end for some hand-selected music by me for you.
'Cause we are the defenders.